As we get ready to step into this new year, I've been thinking a lot about a little bug, or kind of big, in the south called a cicada. I know they're elsewhere, but I'm from the south and that's where I was familiarized with them. A cicada is an interesting bug because I think it's only once a year, but once a year, the cicada sheds its shell, its whole body sheds, and it leaves this little imprint or this little copy of itself hanging on to something, and then it flies away. And when I was a kid, these were the most disgusting things to see, hanging on to trees, hanging on to fence posts, hanging on to the door sometimes. And I've been thinking a lot about it today. I feel like when people step into a new year, they feel this pressure to be a totally different person, or to have completely new goals, or to have completely new resolutions, and to have these drastic changes. And it can be overwhelming to feel that pressure to let go of the year and to step into a new year. In fact, I've been feeling stress a little bit, thinking about all the things I need to let go of that I've experienced this year in order to step into this new year. But the interesting thing is, it's not something that happens overnight. It's something that you've already been doing. You just realize it more on the eve of the new year. Just like cicadas don't just suddenly rip off their outside layer of flesh. That part of them has already been dying and shedding. It just all sheds at the same time once that process has been finished. You've already been preparing for this new year that you're stepping into. You've already had old habits die. You've even had some good habits die. And you're going to realize that tonight as you set new goals and step into this new year with a new you. That cicada sheds that old shell in order to continue growing. You're going to be shedding some of these old mindsets and accepting some of the good mindsets that you lost track of in order to process that and step into the new year with a new resolution and letting go of those old habits for good. And this is something that happens every year for the cicada, and it's something that happens every year for us. We do this every year. Why? Because we're constantly growing. We're constantly shedding that old version of ourselves and stepping into a new, brighter, better version of ourselves. Because we grow. That's what humans do. That's what everybody on this planet does. We grow. And part of growing is letting go of what happened last year, or what happened yesterday, or what happened last week, in order to move forward and be a better version of ourselves tomorrow. So if you're feeling stressed or overwhelmed about the concept of suddenly making all these goals and changes at the last minute, understand that you've already been preparing for this. They may be things that changed 6 months ago. You just need to realize it tonight. Just ponder on the changes that you've already accomplished and secure those in your mind as you step forward into this new year. You are fantastic. You've already been doing the work. It's time to step into this new year, to work on connecting with yourself and others better, and be your best self. Happy New Year.